Hi everyone, this is Betsy. I hope you are having an excellent week. So today I want to show you how to draw some twists and some ropes. I'm going to show you a couple of different versions. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to be using today this Sharpie ultra fine point permanent marker just because I'm really feeling the feel of something that's a little more inky. So let's try a few of these. And to get started, I would like to use a pencil. So when I get started with the pencil, all I'm really going to do is create a couple of lines that are just going to set up where I want to draw my little rope or my little twist. So here I'm just making two lines. Hi, sweetie. My cat came over to visit. Okay, there she goes. So these two lines is where I'm going to create this kind of a twisty thing, and I'm actually just going to make a handful more. So you'll notice I'm going to put a few more lines here, a little thicker. This one is kind of changing sizes. So that's all I'm doing right now is creating a handful of lines where I'm going to draw a couple of different ropes. I might not use all of these, but these are just to help me. So let's say I'm going to start with this long one right here, and I'm just going to show you the basic design. When you're drawing something that looks like yarn or rope, it's going to look very twisty. And so I'm just going to use these guidelines, and I'm going to start with a shape here that looks like the letter S. So you see it's curvy. You could always use a straight line that's just a nice straight line, but it's not going to look as dimensional if you do that. So I'm just going to continue adding some more of these curvy lines. Let me rotate this a little. And so I'm just going to do that. It looks like the letter S. And you'll notice you just keep stacking them on top of each other. You can absolutely do this without that pencil line there to guide you, but I think that it's a lot easier if you do use that. So you notice you're just going to stack them one at a time, and it's shaped like the letter S. So you got that nice little curve. You've probably seen me use this in a few of my other drawings, so this might already look familiar to you. This is a pretty standard one. You can use it in all sorts of shapes. So there we go. This is our standard twisty rope. So that's what it looks like. Let me try to add the rest of these in here really quick. So there we go. You'll notice that as you change the angle of it, you change the direction of it, it's going to make it look just a little different. You can make these tighter or more loose. So this will depend on how you angle everything, how it's going to look. So there we go. That's our first twist. And so of course something that you can do is you can change the direction of it. So that rather than it being an S, instead I'm going to draw another one here. Make this in the other direction like this. So now it's backwards, but it's still that nice little curve. You may have noticed this is also the same kind of curve that I use in my leaves. So it's a nice little curvy S shape. So for this next one that I'm showing you right here, instead of just going the same way as the first one, I'm going to spread them out a little bit further. So notice I'm going to do my best to leave wider gaps here, like this. And right here when I start it, I'm going to try to make it curve in just a little. So I'm going to go slower. So here's one. Here's the next one. And the next one. And whenever I'm going around these bends, so if your shape is bending, you'll want to be careful to adjust for that. So see right here on this side, because this is bigger, I'm going to let it be wider on this side. And as I bring the line over, I'm going to let it get a little closer. So what you'll notice is that whenever the shape is bending, right here, it's wider, but over here, it's thinner. So I'm going to do that a couple more times. So here I'm adding the next one. It's wider here and a little bit thinner here. I think I can do better the next time. Let me try again. A little wider, and a little smaller. Sometimes the lines won't meet up and you just need to come back in there and let the lines touch. So I'm just going to keep adding a few more. This is a nice wide twist right here. I think I can start making them pretty even now. So this didn't quite touch, I can just bring the line back in. Just let it twist around like that. And you'll notice I'm filling in those little spaces. Just going to add a couple more. Let that line meet up right there. And of course, what you can do is, if this pattern of yours isn't going to continue at this same width, let's say that I add in these lines to let it taper off. So I'm going to let it get thin right here. I'm going to show you what it looks like when I create the lines right here. So here's a little twist. Usually when I get to the end here, it's a little harder for me to get the lines to meet up. And now they're just getting smaller and smaller. It looks almost like an ice cream cone. And smaller. And here's the last one. It's just this little peak right here like that. And there it is. It's done right there. So that's a twist right there. And something fun that you can do is you can actually mix these. And now you're going to have little ones and big ones in alternating form. So let's use this one that's right over here. And I'm going to start by making one that's bigger. So let me see right here. Here's a bigger one. And now the next one that I put in there, it's going to be smaller. So it's a small twist. Now the next one's going to be bigger. And then smaller. Bigger. And smaller. So you notice this is a fun design. You can change the sizes of your twists. And it can give you lots of designs that you can work with. So I think I need to start altering the width here. There we go. Just to make sure that I'm adjusting for how the shape changes as I turn around. So here we go. I think this one looks more like if you have long hair and you twist it around, it might look more like this. It also reminds me of cables in knitting. They look a lot like this. Okay, so I'm going to stop here. So there you see that's what that looks like. So something else that I'm going to show you very quickly is just how to add a little bit of shading in here. So I'm going to take this basic one, and when you're shading this, all you're going to do is take your pencil and just go along the edges. So I'm going along this left edge and just adding some graphite. Of course, if you have some other way you want to do this, you have your colored pencils, of course. You could have an ink wash. You have other options, but I'm just showing you with pencil really quickly just how nice this looks once you add shading. So I'm adding it right here around the edge. And right here, I'm coming along the edge. I'm just trying to add a little bit of a gradient. You can also come in with your blender, of course. So here it is. Looks pretty good. So if you practice some shading on here, it's going to look even better. And as you can see, it doesn't take very long. Just going to smooth that out just a little bit with my finger. So there you see. It looks pretty cool. So especially if you want to do some coloring, get out your color pencils. Even if you want to bring out your markers, this is a lot of fun to color. And you can just go ahead and you can take a page. This that I've got here is approximately a half a sheet. So I just took a regular printer paper and I folded it in half, and you can see these patterns work up really quickly. So I hope you give this a try. It's a lot of fun. You can see it's pretty fast. Let me know if you have any questions about this design, or if you have any other patterns you'd like to see me show you. Just let me know. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.